Hey, church family, Pastor Ben here with your weekly Pastor's Corner. Got a few updates and reminders for you. Don't forget that this Sunday, July 19th, we're having our community groups interest/info meeting. If you want to know more about why we do community groups, what it looks like to be a part of a community group, if you're interested as we kick off groups again this fall in attending or hosting or leading, or maybe a combination of some of those, this is a meeting for you. And so I'd really encourage you to be there 9 a.m. before our gathering. And this is a vital part of who we are, is we are people who are in union not only with Christ, but because of our union with Christ, we're united to each other. And we're a community, and we need each other if we're going to grow in our relationship with Jesus. And so I would encourage you to come out on Sunday and hear more about that. Also, this last Sunday in the sermon, I talked a lot about evangelism and sharing the good news of God's grace, the good news of Jesus and what He's done to those around us. And I know that can be very daunting for most of us. We're nervous about knowing the right things to say, about having answers to questions that people ask. We're nervous about being rejected. And I want to encourage you again, like I said on Sunday, that our role in evangelism is just to be faithful with proclaiming the truth of the gospel. God's role is to open people's hearts, to save people, to draw people to Himself. And so we don't have to feel like we need to have all the answers, that we need to close the deal. We just need to be faithful at proclaiming the good news and then see what God does in the hearts of people. If you want to grow in this area, a few books that come to mind from my library that I thought I would recommend. This first one is How to Share Your Faith by Laurie. It's a real short one, as you can see, but really practical, just things to think about and things to do when sharing your faith. Another one by Mittelberg, The Reason Why Faith Makes Sense. Mark is an apologist, and this book talks about things like, can the Bible be trusted? The case for the existence of God, common things that maybe people will ask about or bring up when we're sharing the gospel. And then lastly, this book called Evangelism by Mack Stiles. This is a 9 Marks book, and this is great. And really, this book talks about the culture that I want to develop at our church, a culture of evangelism where we are going out and telling people the good news, inviting them to come hear the good news at our church, and this being something that we do together. So those are some recommendations. I love you all and appreciate you so much. Have a great rest of your week.